Welcome to this beautiful Friday. Thanks for joining us for this edition of the Friday Rewind. I am Brandon Davidow. As usual, joining us today is Sal Carolla. He is a broker owner of RE/MAX Elite in the Brooklyn and Staten Island area. And joining us for the first time is Jessica Marie Mastri. She is from RE/MAX Results Realty Group in Altoona, Pennsylvania. It is great to see both of you here today on the Friday Rewind. Jessica, we're going to start with you because Pennsylvania has been working ahead of what we're seeing right now in Staten Island and Brooklyn. You guys are a go. You're working with clients, working with other agents. We're seeing really you guys hit the market and hit the ground running. So talk to us about what you have experienced now that the real estate market is open for you guys.
So for the last couple months, we had been shut down completely in Pennsylvania. We weren't allowed to do any real estate transactions at all. Now that we've had the green light, the market's been pretty busy. The inventory is extremely low at this point. So if you can get the listings, that's definitely one step ahead of, every other agent.
Sal, and what we're seeing in places like Altoona, how does that carry over to New York and what you guys might expect?
Well, I mean, Brandon, for the past few weeks, me and you both always have spoken about what the market will look like in Staten Island and New York and in our area. And I've always said it will probably be a seller's market due to the shortage of inventory. We saw a lot of buyers on the sideline, buyer leads coming in, calls on for sale signs. So we knew that the buyers were out there. But we just realized that the inventory wasn't going to be out there. A lot of people decided to hold off on their homes, putting their homes on the market. So this is going to be, that's what we're going to be looking at. And Jessica is right on spot with that. If you're a listing agent, you're going to be in a very, very good position. So I hope that any realtor, in my area, while we were, doing nothing for all those weeks, we're staying in touch with their database, keeping them informed, especially their sellers, their potential sellers, and making sure they're going to be ready from day one because it's going to explode.
Jessica, it sounds like it has exploded in your market. So what is some advice that you can give to some of the agents there at RE/MAX Elite on what they can expect as soon as that green light is given to them?
So my advice to all the agents in New York is to touch base with all your buyers and reach out to them. Make sure that their pre-approval forms are up to date and accurate. Some of them might not be working full time yet. It could impact them. So reach out to all your buyers. And at this point, since you're not full go, reach out to your sellers, your potential people that we're going to be listing, and get all the paperwork ready so that when you do get the green light to go, you have the edge on everyone else with the listings, because right now here in Pennsylvania, it's definitely a seller's market. And, people are going well above asking price. And if properties are priced well, they're going pending within a day. So it's definitely the edge to have.
So Sal, it sounds like when it does open up in New York, it should be a seller's market. That trend continues from Pennsylvania over there to the Big Apple. So Sal, let me ask you, when do you expect things to open? Have you gotten any kind of news of when you guys can start, open things up there?
Okay, so before we jumped on this call, we got a notice from the governor that he signed an executive order saying that phase 2 starts on the 22nd of this month. We didn't think we were going to make it. We thought we were going to have to wait to the first week of July. But phase 2 means realtors could start working, as well as other retails and nail salons, hair salons, things like that, restaurants, outdoor eating. So that's big for us because, like Jessica, we could not have. Actually, Jessica's probably even had it worse than us because they couldn't even do virtual tours. Am I right, Jess? We were able to do virtual tours. But not that you close too many deals that way, but at least we kind of stayed in touch with our buyers. But so we should be starting on the 22nd, and we're anticipating right out the gate it's going to be explosive market. Jessica, I just want to ask you, are you noticing that the sales price, or in other words, would the CMAs be affected on these homes within the next 2-3 weeks? Do you see an increase in market value?
I definitely am seeing the increased value. People are listing their properties higher, and to be honest, they are getting them. We have multiple properties, and people are going 10, 15,000 over asking price simply because the inventory isn't there. So it's definitely an inflation at this point, and you know, definitely a good problem for your sellers.
Yeah.
When you look at the prices in homes in Altoona, Pennsylvania, I can only imagine what some of the prices are going to go for there in Brooklyn and Staten Island. So
Yeah, it's there are two different markets. So you know, I'm so happy that she's busy, you know, and we've kept in touch, you know, since this started, and you know, she told me how it, you know, how her market just started out the gate, you know, on fire. She was telling me every day how many offers she was putting in and listings coming in. So I'm saying to myself that if this is happening in Pennsylvania, which, you know, on a normal basis, it is a slower market than New York. I can only imagine what the 5 boroughs are going to look like. You know, I don't even think we're going to have enough hours in a day. That's how busy it's going to probably be.
well, considering the way the last couple of months have went, I think that's okay.
We are all well rested.
Well, Sal and Jessica, great to see you today on the Friday Rewind. We look forward to having you both on again together soon.
Thank you.